What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. We've been taking some time off from having to film videos. We enjoyed it. Had time with the family over the holidays of the new year. Happy New Year to all y'all, by the way. It's a new year, new stuff coming to the channel. That's what we're here to announce, as well as drop the first video of 2024. So, what do we have coming for the channel? Little bit of context, and then we'll get into the video about, well, we gotta go through this first, then we'll get to the video. So here you go. Here's your context. We're gonna start a shop series. Don't know how much we'll post. I'm gonna try to post it like once to 2 times a week, maybe more, but what we're gonna do, excuse me, still kind of getting over a little head cold. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop tips and tricks from the shop for that time of year, that week, how I'm catching them, whatever. And it's going to feature some unreleased baits from 6th Sense. It's going to feature a lot of cool stuff, but it's just going to help y'all further see what we're doing that week, whatever, minus a couple tournaments that are on Broken Bow, because obviously I'm not going to show that leading up to the tournament, but it gives y'all a little better idea of how I am catching them that time of year versus waiting for another tournament video, another day on the water, whatever. They're not going to be as long. This video will be the longest out of the whole shop series, I would assume. They're going to be really short videos, just showing you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and where I'm doing it at. We're going to go over everything real short and brief. And so yeah, that's what that is. And then we're calling this tournament series the Full Send Season. I am fishing anything and everything that I can fish. We're gonna fish local. Got a couple tournaments. If I can make them, we're gonna do them out of town. And so yeah, we're calling it the Full Send Series. We won AOI last year. It's crazy saying that last year. We're 5 days into the new year, and it's crazy saying that last year. So we get to fish a full season with the Southeast Oklahoma Bass Trail. We get to fish the whole season for free. So we're doing that this year. Trying to win back-to-back AOI titles. Lord willing, that'll happen. And so yeah, we're calling it the Full Send Season because we're going all in. We're fishing everything, every day we can, and we're gonna try to get that done. But that's some of the new stuff. Again, excuse me, still getting over a cold. But that's some of the new stuff that we're going to have on the channel, the shop series and the Full Send Season. Hope y'all enjoy them, but enough of me rambling. Happy New Year, and let's get in to the first video in the new shop series. All right, y'all, so to start out the new shop series, we're going to talk about an unreleased bait, but this is the 6th Sense Party Minnow. This Party Minnow is legit, but here's where it comes in handy at. You can rig it on a drop shot, you can rig it on a jig head, the way I like to do it. There's a lot of different ways. But here's the thing. A lot of people now have forward-facing sonar. A lot of people are using it in a smaller shad style bait. We've seen a lot of guys do it, like Mr. Jason Christie did it at the last Bassmasters Classic. A lot of people do it, especially at the one he won. I mean, it's just a very, very easy to eat bait for a bass. But there's a lot of baits on the market that represent a shad, but there's not one on the market with a little boot tail like this that will swim at the speed this one will swim at. So real quick, I rig mine up on a little 1/4 ounce head. It really depends on the depth of water the fish are at that I am wanting to target. But a lot of times it's a Lux 7'2" medium moderate spinning rod, 15-pound braid, 6 to an 8-pound leader. I try to go 8 if I can, but if I'm going real deep, I'll go 6 because the line resistance with 6 is less. Your bait sinks faster. But match the head up to the depth you're wanting to fish. Right now I'm fishing in about 30 feet of water where the fish are at, so I'm going with a 1/4 ounce head. It's a head that is just heavy enough that will get down to the fish, but it's light enough I can still hover the bait over the fish's head without the bait rising too fast or without the bait still wanting to fall too quick. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna throw this out, watch it on your forward-facing sonar, watch it go down, and then you're just gonna creep it. I can creep this spinning reel to the point I'm barely moving it, and this tail still wags. This bait is ultra soft, but also ultra durable. Like, this bait will hold up crazy good. Ultra durable bait. But it still swims, so it's still got the softness that it needs to swim. This is a killer wintertime tactic, especially right now when the fish are feeding on really small shad and there's starting to be a shad die-off. Y'all reach for a 6 cents party minnow when they are released, or an option that's out now is the 6 cents Divine 2.7 inch swim bait. It's a great bait as well. Especially great when you can't get your hands on the party minnow yet, but they are coming, so y'all keep an eye out for that. Again, 6 cents Lux, 7.2 medium, moderate. Spinning rod, 15-pound braid, 10-pound braid if you can get away with it. I still go 15 so I can horse them a little bit. 6 to 8 pound leader line, and that's all there is to it. This is a killer wintertime tactic to do this time of year when there's a shad die-off and the bite's tough, because you will get way more bites on this time of year than a lot of things, especially when it's tough. Okay, so where are we gonna throw that little shad bait? We're gonna throw it in the mouth of main lake ditches, around timber, around main lake humps, main lake ledges where they fall off, anywhere your fish on your lake like to go in the wintertime. The biggest key is idle around with your side imaging, using your down imaging, your old-fashioned 2D sonar, whatever. Find the bait. When you find the bait, start using your forward-facing sonar, or if you don't have it, it's fine. Start using your 2D and find where is the shad at in the water column. Whenever you find where they're at, start to learn to count that bait down and just fish it real slow. Forward-facing sonar helps with it, but it is not needed. The biggest key is find the shad. I start looking in main lake ditches, main lake humps, and main lake timber is where I like to look first. If they're not in the ditches, I'll go to the humps and then to the timber, because 9 times out of 10, if they're not on the ditches or humps, they're in the timber. All right, y'all, that's a wrap for the first video in the shop series. We're gonna be making a lot of these videos, a lot of winter tactics coming up to help y'all catch more fish this winter when the fishing is honestly tough, the toughest it'll be all year. But remember, the fish weigh the most they will all year from now leading up to the spawn, so you can catch some of the biggest fish you will catch the entire new year. But hey, thank y'all for all of the support that y'all showed me last year. I greatly appreciate it. We grew a crazy subscriber count for me, I think, in a hurry. Thank y'all. Here's to a new year, new opportunities, new series, and more subscribers than ever. Thank y'all for watching. I'm John Bowling. We'll see you on the next one.